Choose your destiny. Round one. Fight! Victory. Round two. Fight! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Finish him. Round one. Fight! Flawless victory. Round two. Fight! Finish him. Round one. Fight! Flawless victory. Round two. Fight! Finish him. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Round 3. Fight! Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Fatality. Round 1. Fight! Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Round 2. Fight!